Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, it feels good to be on here this morning on a thankful Thursday. Let me put that up here to give me something you're grateful for. One thing that you're grateful for today. And let's just come together. It's been a while. So, good morning, Janet. Good morning, Pat Moss. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. I've been writing about it. I wrote the blog last night on angelspeakers.com. You can go find it there. I just had an amazing time. Thank you for asking. All right, so let's do some heart brain coherence. Start this day off on the right foot. So, hand on your heart and slow down your breathing. And then add in some love. Just sharing your heart to the mind, to the divine, how loved you are, how amazing you are, how wonderful you are. Just pull all that beautiful energy into your heart and let it expand out from you. And the more you send that love out to the universe, the more you get back. So bring it in into your heart, out to the universe, and back into your heart. That beautiful cycle of love and light. And share with somebody that you're getting together this morning. There's our Andrea Gray. She always shares it out so beautifully. Thank you for doing so. Oh my gosh, I have missed you all so much. Oh, thank you, Janet. I appreciate every one of you. You all are a gift to me. You definitely are that. So, what's been happening while I've been away? How's your world? How's everything going for you? Is there anyone that needs prayer? Is there anyone that wants to celebrate? I celebrated 49 years of having my second chance at life through a kidney transplant. I did that on Sunday. And it was a wonderful celebration being around so many people, thousands of people that either have had the same experience of having a transplant or they donated an organ. And those are my heroes. Those are the ones that I absolutely just bow down to and say thank you. That's the only words, just thank you. And you're in need of prayer and healing. Well, Janet, you're in the right place because this family really knows how to share love and to send that love to someone who is in need. So thank you for being here with us, and we'll do a prayer at the end of the show and lift you up. Brookie, good morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It feels so good to have that gold medal. It's in the car, or I would show it to you all, but I did put the picture of it on Facebook and in the, where did I put it? Oh, in the blog that I wrote last night. I'm wearing the gold medal. So let's see what Kuan Yin wants to say to us. She hasn't been able to give us a message this week because I've had to be there so early in the morning that I couldn't do this. We started the last few days. The event that I was in started at 8 o'clock in the morning here, so I couldn't come on with you all. Oh, Andrea, just love that. All is right with the world because Cuppa is back. It is back and it's here to stay. So I'm so happy that you all are here with me. Julie Kiss, good morning. Yes, I won the gold in women's darts. Uh, it was an amazing time. I wasn't sure if I would struggle, if I would just choke and not remember what to do because it had been so long since I'd played. I used to be a champion dart player in competition, but it came right back and was wonderful. And a real blessing was I had read before I got to the games that it was going to be soft tip darts. Those of you who know anything about darts know there's a big difference in soft tip and steel tip. And I always played steel tip and didn't really care for soft tip, but I thought, well, what the heck? It's darts, I'll give it a whirl. And so when I went in to sign up, I looked and there were steel tip boards up. And I thought, well, that's strange. I had my soft tip darts with me. And so I got up to the registration desk and I said, oh, and I see that you've got steel tip boards. I only have my soft tip darts with me. And he goes, we have darts for everybody. So each board had darts for us to use. So there wasn't an issue if you didn't have any darts, we could use theirs. And so that's what I did. Good morning, Jean Lorio. And Janet has a heart of gratitude. Oh, I love that. Oh, Jean, thank you, Dart Champion. Yes, yes. And very happy about it, too. Good morning, Kathy Hand. So, you guys that are just coming in, check in. I'm pulling a Kuan Yin card to see what she has to say to us. And if you haven't read the blog from last night, please go read it. It's called, what is it called? Shine Your Light. Shine Your Light. And I talked about a few of the family members that were there that really did shine a light so bright and was so beautiful. So I hope you either have read it or will read it, because I think it's very inspirational. Kuan Yin says, the brightness of your future. Listen to the discontent, your yearning. You want something true. You should not just be quiet and get back to your day job or how things have been, as if you are making a drama out of nothing. You are meant to be moved by these feelings, to become more alive. Trust in the brightness of what is meant to be. I love that. I was so proud of myself yesterday because we were all we had to wait and wait. Oh my gosh, there were hundreds of people that were there to play darts. And so it took a while to process all the registration and everything. And so, of course, people are starting to talk, and I'm sitting, no, I was still standing, walking toward the registration desk, and one of the officials came out and he's talking about rule changes, and they changed the format. So this couple of people that were sitting there were like, well, I don't want to play that, and I don't want to do it this way, and I just don't even want to be here. And I thought, well, how interesting. Instead of just coming and having fun and playing the game, you're just going to start already being negative. And so I kept moving down the line. After I got registered, I went over and I'm standing by the board where they're going to tell us who's going to play who, and more grumbling and more negativity, and I walked away. So in each instance, I decided I'm not going to take on their negativity. I'm not going to stay immersed in that. I am going to my happy place, and I'm going to stay in my high vibration. And so I followed what I teach here on Cuppa and everywhere that I teach, that even if the sky is falling down, even if there's so much negativity that's swirling around, you don't have to do that. You don't have to start griping and grumbling with them and saying, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just go off on your by yourself, go into your heart and stay excited, stay happy, stay up in your vibration. Like our Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane. And that's our choice that we have in each given moment. We don't have to go into what the world is saying. There is a lot of negativity in this world right now. Have y'all noticed that? There's a lot of negative energy. There's a lot of division and a lot of people that are being torn apart, families being ripped apart because of disagreements over one thing or another. And right now, it's just at an insane level. So it was a little metaphor, I guess, a little microcosmos of stepping away from whatever negativity was popping up because I was choosing to stay in my own vibration. I was choosing to say, I'm here to have fun. I'm here, whether I have to use still tip or soft tip darts, whether I have to play this game or that game, I'm here and I'm going to make the best of it. And we can do that in any situation, anything at all that we're doing. Just develop that attitude of gratitude and the attitude of, okay, so this is the way it's going to be done. Okay, I can do that. And be resilient. That resilience is going to take you so far, and you're going to be amazed at the difference in your world when you stop getting caught up in all of the negativity, when you stop just swirling and twirling around with everybody else. Let them let them be insane. Let them go that route of down the rabbit hole and not liking something. It's okay to not like something, but don't just start growling and grumbling and groaning and moaning and affecting those around you, because you have that choice to walk away, not take it on. All right, who came in? I saw Leo come in, and Catherine DeSanti. Good morning, Leo. Oh, thank you, Leo. With the angels on my team, I'm unbeatable. Oh, sweetheart, thank you for your words. It was just an amazing experience. I absolutely loved it. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. I've missed everyone as well. And Kathy Hand, Bob wanted me to tell you you looked great and so happy in your gold medal picture. And congratulations from both. Thank you. And please tell Bob I said thank you. I appreciate both of you. Deirdre, oh, hi, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, Janet, you are so welcome. I'm so glad that you found us and that you're coming in with us each morning, that I'm here. I'm trying to be here now consistently now that that event is over. It was 5 intense days, you guys, absolutely intense. And I found myself at one point just coming home and falling into the bed and not being able to move. I'm like, okay, my body is telling me I kind of overdid it maybe. And on the 5K, I really overdid it. But to my credit, I had bought myself a little neck fan, but it didn't work. I forgot to plug in the battery the night before to charge it. I think if I had had the fan blowing on me, I would have gone more than 2 miles. And in that day, I walked almost 5 miles, so total. So I was very happy with the progress I was able to make. Auntie Jean, so proud of you for walking the talk. If you surround yourself with the negative people, how can you be in joy? Oh, thank you, Jean, for your words. Yeah, that's the whole thing. You know, it, look at who you have in your world. Look at, are they shining a light? Can you see their light? Or is it hidden by all the negativity? And can they see yours? Can people see your light? And is yours exuding positive or negative vibes? So these are the things we can be aware of. This is how we can change our environment in a heartbeat. We do it with our attitude. We do it with our perspective of how we're seeing the world. And boy, I heard so many stories, beautiful, amazing stories of hope. And it inspired me, and it just lifted me up to know that I can be an inspiration as well by sharing my story. And it just reinforced more and more for me to get that published and get it out for other people to see the hope that can come when we go through something tremendous, such as a life threatening illness that could take us out. And now, on the other side of it, here I am, 49 years later, uh, having had that second chance at life. And I felt so blessed, and um, I was surprised every time somebody would say something to me like, "Oh, you must have been 5 years old when you had your transplant." Or like one family that I was talking to from Georgia yesterday, we were walking each other to our cars, and I was sharing with them, because they asked how long. And I said 49 years. And the guy looks at me, he goes, "You must have been really young." so, so that was a boost to my confidence to have some of those compliments while I was there. Deirdre, oh, and Mama Hada Bear's here. Good morning, Kathleen. Deirdre says, grateful my sugar's gone down from a 20 to an 8 in 4 weeks on insulin. My surgeon has scheduled my first surgery for 9/18, and you're back on track. I love that. I love it, Deirdre. Are you doing the magnesium spray? That brought my blood pressure down to a normal level, and it stayed there. Every night I sprayed the magnesium on my feet. I mix magnesium flakes with water and spray it on the bottom of my feet, put socks on, and go to bed. And it's wonderful and amazing how beautifully it works. Sally De La Rosa and Tony, good morning to you. Well, how about somebody pull a number? How about we do 9 and 18 for our Deirdre, and then we'll have our prayer times. Let me put the prayer request up. Here we go. Okay. You stop the magnesium spray. Oh, that's interesting. Usually it detoxes your body. So, yeah, so you might sweat. You might find that you're peeing a lot more. It's detoxing whatever's going on in your body, whatever inflammation. Blue, blue, blue. Hello there. All right, so I'm going to read from page 9 and then page 18, and then we'll do our prayer time. It is a travel day for me. I am going to Kentucky to see my family, and can't wait to get there and get the hugs and love on everybody. And you all know that my sister Loretta is in spirit now, and they had her funeral on Tuesday while I was here. And unfortunately, it was too far away for me to drive there and drive back here for the competition. So I will be around her family, her daughters and her husband, and give them some hugs and love while I'm up there. All right, so on page 9, it says, we listen to your cries for help, for understanding of why you cannot find peace, and your continued insistence that some force outside of yourself is making your life difficult. Playing the victim doesn't look good on you, and it does nothing to help your spiritual growth. You will never achieve inner peace as long as you continue to throw blame and guilt arrows into the world. So it kind of goes along with what I was saying. What are you putting out into the world? Are you pointing fingers at something else that's to quote blame for whatever is happening to you? Are you blaming others? Are you shaming others? There's a lot of bullying going on right now, you guys. It's just, I'm finding out just what a big problem it is. And so when we are pointing a finger at somebody and making them feel bad for something that's happening to us, that's bullying. Or when we're just making comments about how somebody looks or speaks or acts, is just tearing people down, and that is bullying. So pay attention. What are you saying to others? Are you building up other people to make them feel good about themselves? Are you giving a compliment? I shared with you how good it made me feel to receive compliments while I was there. And we can lift each other in that way. Be genuine. Don't make it a fake thing, but genuinely lift each other. Share love with each other. Share gratitude. Share praise. And let's just make this world a better place for sure. So, page 18, and Catherine has an update on her mom. She needs prayers. She's going to see the cancer doctor today. Yes, please keep us informed, Catherine. I appreciate that. And Kathleen, yes, I love that I get to go be with my family for a couple of weeks before I go to New Orleans. Kathleen, you would have been so proud here at the games. There were a lot of children here. There were children who had received hearts and other organs, but I saw these amazing little guys, so vibrant, so healthy. And I know we pray for a lot of the kids that you minister to. And I just thought of you every time one of them shared their story. And it was just amazing. They gave an award, a trophy actually, to the youngest participant and the oldest participant in the games this year. And I believe the child was 7, not positive, but I'm pretty sure I'm hearing 7. And the oldest participant was 89. And wow, just so wonderful to see these kids, especially, and to see the older adults that were progressing in years of having their organ transplant. Um, so it was quite amazing. There were only a few that were right up there with me. And one of those is the president, or was the president, he just resigned, um, of our club, the Quarter Century Club. And he got his kidney, I think, a few months after I got mine. So we're not too far apart in celebrating that 49 years. All right, page 18. No one can take your power away unless you allow it to happen. There may be people who are bigger and stronger than you physically who choose to inflict harm or threaten you in some way. Realize that they are the ones with the problem and not you. So, back to the bullying, right? When somebody tries to make you feel small because they are feeling small themselves, that's the problem. They're feeling small, so they want you to come down to their level. Don't allow that to happen. You don't have to do anything uh, to go into that energy. You don't have to allow that, and you don't have to strike back. Stopping the violence, which bullying is a violence, takes all of us, and especially if you're on the receiving end, just don't buy into what they're saying. And I'm learning more and more about these kids, these young ones that are being bullied, that are taking themselves out of this world because they just feel like they're nothing. And it's just such a shame that that is happening. And I'm following one case right now in Mississippi that was just so horrible. And the kid was 13 years old, and now it's going to court. It's just a mess. So if you find that there's someone that's bullying you, your children, someone that you're aware of, please step up and let that person know that they are worthy, because nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves bullying at all. You get that from family all the time, Sally, and you've learned to smile and walk away. Your best defense, put on a smile, let them know that doesn't bother you. And you can even say thank you for your words and thank you for being you, and just leave it at that. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to get into a verbal altercation with them. Just love them unconditionally. All right, so we had Sally that gave prayers for our lost, lonely, forgotten, unloved, homeless, and for those living in fear of another. Yeah, don't go into the fear. Um, Deirdre, our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Thank you. And Julie, yes, prayers for all in need. Blue Jean, my sister Tammy, maybe, is coming with my great niece and nephew Saturday. A friend got his license and can now legally light fireworks. He purchased $4,000 worth and is going to have a show for you on Saturday. All right. Well, that will be amazing, I'm sure. Catherine, I just read those 2 pages, honey, and then we're going to go into our prayer time. And Blue says, the anniversary of my best friend's passing just happened. I do remember Noel and his wife, Jane. Together, we made the decision to donate her organs. I love knowing both sides of that coin now. Yeah, that's one thing when people share their stories of how their life changes when they get that second chance of life. It's a no-brainer to put it on your driver's license and let your family know that that's your desire, that when you're gone, you don't need those organs anymore. So share them with somebody that can use them and go on to live a full life. I talked to a couple of guys there, young guys, that had a heart for 31 years. One man got his heart when he was 5 days old. He received a heart transplant. And 31 years later, he was participating in the transplant games as an athlete. So you never know who's going to be helped by your gift. Auntie Jean, where do these kids learn to bully? Well, I don't know, other than through observation and social media, TV. You know, it's just such a shame that this is a happening, and more than one time. We should learn from just one instance, but we don't. So it's a real thing that they are bullying others to the point that they don't even want to live anymore. And so they don't. So Yeah, let's really pray for these children right now. And they are children, 13 years old. You're still a child. So, yeah, please pray for that. And Blue says, my artist friend in Colorado's granddaughter was bullied so much they had to take her out of school because she became suicidal. That's happening a lot too. And thank goodness the parents are aware and are doing something. I know this young girl that I'm talking about in Mississippi, her parents went to the school board, they went to the principal, they talked to teachers. It didn't do any good. It was just falling on deaf ears. And Sally says, I'm currently working with a woman who is abused and controlled by her husband. It's sad to step back into that and remember how it really plays out. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the name was right, Blue Jean, Timmy. Okay, your sister Timmy. I love that. Well, I have a sister Billy, so I guess you can have a sister Timmy, right? And Pat's asking prayers for Olivia, who's being bullied at school. Oh, please tell that child how amazing and loved and beautiful she is and how worthy she is. They need to hear it. They need to hear it constantly from loved ones so that it counteracts what they're being told by other of their peers. And Blue says, Jane was with me when I got a new driver's license and reminded me to check the box. That's all it takes, you guys. That's all it takes. Checking that box on your driver's license that says, yes, I will be an organ donor if I don't survive whatever, and my organs can be used to help somebody. There are hundreds of thousands of people that are waiting for organs of some kind. And your gift, or somebody that you talk to and ask them to be a donor, that gift can help so many people. I spoke with one lady there whose son was in a car accident, and 6 people benefited from his organs because he didn't survive. So both kidneys, his heart, I don't remember what other body parts she told me, but 6 people were able to thrive after he passed. So to me, it's a no-brainer. It's on mine. If there's any body parts they can use from me, willingly give them after I'm gone. Kathleen says, often I've seen that a parent is also a bully. So true and so sad, isn't it? That we should be taking care of those that we're here to care for and not bullying them. Julie had a bone marrow from a transplant donor when I broke my arm, and so grateful. Beautiful. And I learned an interesting fact while I was here. There was a lot of workshops and a lot of teaching that was going on. And one thing I learned is with the liver, you only have to donate a portion of your liver if you're being a living donor, if you're doing it while you're still alive. You can donate a portion of your liver to someone. That piece of liver regenerates and grows in the person that it's transplanted in, and your liver also regenerates. So you're not losing anything. Like with the kidney, it doesn't grow back in your body when you donate it, but the liver does. And I thought that is so amazing. It's like both people, the donor and the recipient, have a healthy liver when you donate a portion of yours. So I thought that was an amazing fact that I learned, and I don't know if any of you were aware of that. Sally, somewhere in these children's life, these bullies, they lost power to someone else. Someone did something to them and they came out a bit angry, and they learned to lash out in a way of dealing with that anger. And it's sad because society is missing so much early on with these kids. Absolutely. I think this story out of Mississippi is going to get nationwide attention because there were 4 females that bullied this girl that committed, that took her life, and they're taking the mother of the deceased child to court. So I think it's going to get nationwide attention. And I'm praying that it will be in a way that more parents understand how prolific this is and how important it is. Deirdre, I have a couple of resources for you, and I'll share that with you. Kathleen likes using Dr. Emoto's experiments to show children how our words are reflected back to us. So I stress that if you bully someone else with words or acts, it comes back to the bully also. It does. All right, let's go into our prayer. And remember all of those who have asked for prayers for yourself or for others. And let's lift each other and lift our world that needs so much help right now. And let's give it from our hearts. Let's give love from our hearts. So focus on your heart. Just breathe love right into it. You are loved. You are enough. You are worthy. You are loved. You are enough, just as you are. And you are worthy of living a life that's productive, a life that's fun, a life where you find your purpose of being here. Take those words into your heart. Hold them there as truth because they are true. And when you exhale, just release anything that might be telling you otherwise, anything that's lying to you, anything that's trying to make you feel small. Just let it go, release it, and breathe in again that beautiful energy, the power of love, the power of knowingness of your divinity. You are a spark of the divine. We are here in these human bodies to lift each other, to walk each other home, to hold each other through thick or thin, whatever happens to us. We're here to shine our lights so brightly that even the stars in the sky can see our light. And now let's shine that light out. Anyone who asks for prayer, just receive this love. Receive our light coming to you. Know that you are worthy of that light. You are worthy of that love. Just receive, and whatever's going on, whether it's a physical issue, mental, spiritual, emotional, whatever it might be, just take in the love and know that there is nothing that can diminish your power unless you allow it. Let's just feel into that right now. Just breathe into it. You are worthy. And when you shine that light out, let that be the energy coming from you, that worthiness, that knowingness of who you are, and help others to see that in you and in themselves. Let's shine it out over this planet. Let Mama Gaia know how grateful you are to be walking on her back. Let every inhabitant on earth feel this power of love, this power of our light shining forth. We call in the energy of peace to fall into every heart. to fall amongst those who are in conflict and war, all the leaders who are making decisions, all of the leaders of our country, all the way down from the head of the country to those who are in the schools, the teachers, the principals, the school boards. Help them realize that they have a job to do, and that job includes the safety of the children who are put in their care in school. And let's lift each other up. We do this every day that we come together. We just share love and light and gratitude. So important to share the gratitude. So let me put those words up here. You all know what they are. I don't have to remind you, but it's been a few days, and this may be your first time here. So thank you. I love you. Thank you for joining with us today. I'm going to go find Leo so he can sing to us. Okay, I found him. Now let me see if we can get him on here.
You write my
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may be, we create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, going into our new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Sorry you went through that, Blue. How people are going to do what they're going to do. Us figure out how we can respond to that.
Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top here. The coffee's always hot, the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Oh, there's no just I'm It's been so good to be
There is no secret.
Really
Simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup full of of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cuppa full of joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Met a lot of people from Pennsylvania this week.
Cuppa full of joy. Give me cup of joy, 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 give me cup of joy.
Hey, you're going to put Leo here at the end of the song.
Give me cup of joy, 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 give me cup of joy.
Thank you, Leo, for that song. We love you so much, and we love that song. And with that, I am going to get off of here so I can get in my car and get down the road to see my family. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up for our retreat yet, it happens October 18th in Pennsylvania. So you can go to angelspeakers.com, go to the retreat page, and Awakening Spirits is what it's called, and sign up and come be with us. There's some spots left, and even if we fill up the house, there are some hotel rooms. So let us know and go in and sign up. I love you. You're in my heart always. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Let that light shine so brightly today, and just have an amazing, beautiful Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, or good night. Bye.